Wouldn't one expect the Gospels to have been written earlier, almost immediately after the resurrection?
No, I don't think so, but that is a good question. It seems that early on, the disciples didn't think there'd be a need to write this stuff down, because it seems, as I read the New Testament anyways, that they thought the Lord was going to come back in their own lifetime. And so passing it on orally would have been sufficient. Also realize that when you're dealing with first century Palestine, you're dealing with what's called an oral culture, where writing played a much more insignificant role than it does, say, in our culture, which is literary. Most information was passed on orally. And in fact, in the Jesus legend, Paul and I did a lot of research on these oral cultures and found that in orally dominated cultures where writing plays a subsidiary role and sometimes is non-existent at all, the passing on of this information is extremely reliable, remarkably so. But it would have been adequate in their minds to pass this on orally until it became maybe clear, or they began to suspect, that they're going to have to leave a written account because they may die before the Lord comes back. And that's at least one explanation for why they felt the need to write down the Gospels, which is simply encoding the oral tradition, but it would explain why they did it when they did. But early on, I don't think they would have felt any need to do that.